Hi guys, welcome back to Ivy's Kitchen. We are still under quarantine, so I decided to make my potato omelet because I always have potatoes in my pantry and eggs. If you're interested in seeing how I make my version of this omelet, keep on watching. Check out ivyskitchen.net for the recipe and tag me on social media if you do recreate my dish. Okay, we're gonna start off by heating up our pan. I'm using avocado oil. You can use olive oil. Add butter. I went ahead and I sliced my potatoes this thin. You can use a mandolin or just a really good sharp knife. And this is how much I'm using. Add that in there. I don't know how the traditional potato omelet is made. This dish is very popular in Spain, but when my dad made it for my sisters and I while we were growing up, he did cut them into little thicker matchstick size, like a French fry. But I like my potatoes this size, like half moon, and I think you could also cube your potatoes if you want. But we're just gonna go ahead and let this fry until it crisps up. Notice I have not seasoned my potatoes. That is because I am going to be adding these potatoes to my eggs that I will season. I'm just gonna let that sit and let it do its own thing. But I'm going to keep moving it around just so the potatoes won't burn. Depending on your appetite, this is good for 2 people or maybe 1 person. I used about a quarter of a potato. Smells amazing. Now, some people like to add onions to their potatoes. I'm not a fan of onions in my potato omelet, but I do like green onions, so we're gonna add green onions in here. All right, I think I like the texture that it is right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the potatoes from the pan. I'm gonna let the potatoes sit on a plate with paper towel because I don't want the excess oil in my eggs. All right, you guys, now it's time to make the omelet. I'm going to start off with 3 eggs and see how that looks. So this is good for 2 people. Unless you like eating 3 eggs, then 1 person. I'm going to wash my hands now because I don't want to touch the salt and pepper with my yolky hands. We're just going to go ahead and scramble this. Go ahead and drop the potatoes in there. I'm going to add some green onions in there. Not traditional, but I love green onions. I think the traditional is with the regular onions. Adding some pepper and some salt. And mix this again. See how simple that is? I still have some of the oil from the potatoes. If you think it's gross that I'm reusing it, to each its own. It's nothing bad, I mean, it's just potato oil. Make sure your pan is nicely coated with butter and oil. We are now going to add our omelet mixture. So right now I have my heat up on high. I'm just gonna do that just to let the bottom of the omelet set. And then I'm just going to loosen the edges with my spatula. Then I'm going to lower the temperature. For my recipe, guys, please check out www.ivyskitchen.net. A lot of people are having a hard time navigating through my website. If you are on your phone, you won't be able to just type it in. So just go on Google and type in Ivy's Kitchen and whatever recipe you're looking for, and it will take you directly to that link. But if you are on a computer, you'll be able to find it by just typing in the recipe on my website. I love hearing from you guys, so if you do recreate my recipes, please hashtag Ivy's Kitchen and tag me on social media. I will leave my information down below. All right, I don't know how to flip an egg. I'm not fancy like that, so I'm going to use the cheater method and use a plate. Okay? You want to use a plate that's bigger than your pan. Here we go. Wish me luck. Take the plate. Flip it over. Boom. Look at that. But we are not done cooking this. I feel like I do need a little bit of oil in my pan. Just a splash. Then slowly drop this. Check that out. Oop, we got a potato. Depending if you like your eggs runny or not, it's gonna depend on the cooking time. I actually like my scrambled eggs cooked through. You can add cheese to this. I totally forgot to add cheese. It's never too late though, right? Cheese is not traditional, but who does not like cheese on their omelets? I want the cheese to melt and I don't want the egg to burn, so I'm just gonna pop a lid on top of that omelet and we're almost done. Do you see that? Just going to garnish this with some green onions. I don't know if you can see the potatoes on here. Now it's time to taste this. It's good. I love it. Tastes so good. It reminds me of my childhood because my dad would always make this and then we would have bacon and rice on the side. I would make a few changes. I would add cheese while the egg is still cooking so you have a cheesy center instead of just a cheesy crusting. And I would probably want to add some garlic powder to this, but other than that, this is still delicious. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and tap on that notification bell. For my recipes, please check out ivyskitchen.net. And if you do recreate my recipes, I would love to hear from you. So please tag me on social media and hashtag Ivy's Kitchen. Until next time, happy cooking.